Whenever I had to carry something heavy, sit in an awkward position, or felt any pain on my back, I would say, "Oh my god, I feel like I have scoliosis." It was a joke, an exaggeration, a punchline that everyone used because we had this misconception that scoliosis wasn't a serious condition or a condition of any consequence. We equated bad posture or mild discomfort to our backs with scoliosis and claimed to have it as a joke. What I didn't expect was something that was merely a punchline to me to become an actual condition that affected me greatly in my daily life.
Okay, my name is Dr. Budi. I'm I'm owning this spine clinic, Family Holistic, since 2006. Your spine, when it grows, it should be straight in the growth spurt. It develops to the side, lateral, and then it rotates. If they just develop to the side and not rotating, it's not scoliosis. It's probably just the posture. It's easy to correct. But if rotate, it's not easy. It needs time to slowly correcting.
My name is Kayla Kenenza. In September 2021, I was diagnosed with severe scoliosis. I walked into a doctor's office with my dad after noticing that I had uneven shoulders and mild back pain. I had only been experiencing these symptoms for a few weeks and never really had any major health complications, so I expected a mild diagnosis at most. When they measured my spine and had my x-ray up on the monitor, they told me that I had a 30-degree curve on the top and a 45-degree curve on the bottom. I stood there in shock as I stared at my x-ray, and the doctor started suggesting surgery to me. I was only 13 years old, holding back my tears and wishing I could turn back time to 5 hours ago when I was just a normal teenager. After the initial shock subsided, I started asking the question, how is it possible that after my curve had developed to be this big, I didn't notice it, and none of the people around me noticed it? Upon my investigation, I found my answer to be in the fact that there is a lack of awareness within my family and within my community. No one knew what the symptoms of scoliosis were, and no one knew that leaving scoliosis untreated would lead to detrimental effects on someone's life.
They got fatigue more easily. They can get headache easily too, because one side of their lung may be squeezed by the ribs, so they had volume of lung is also decreasing, so they out of breath when they doing sport or maybe they climb stairs. Memang kalau tadi dibilang mereka nggak ditreated gimana ya, pasti gampang capek, gampang juga dia jadi nggak pede dengan penampilannya, karena kalau dia udah besar sekali derajatnya tentu tidak nyaman dia untuk berhubungan dengan orang-orang.
Now that I was aware of my scoliosis, the next question that left me puzzled is what kind of treatment I should now pursue, because there were a myriad of them to choose from. I had to decide quickly so that my condition wouldn't worsen before I started, but I also had to take my time to decide in order to conduct research and make sure that I chose the right one.
One is, of course, just observation. That's maybe around below 10 degrees, but after exceed 10 degrees until 20 degrees, you can start with exercise. In here we're doing with throat exercise. So if you're doing throat exercise, probably you can get the chance to decrease your degree by 50% of chances. But when exceed to 20 degrees, you might have brace on it. So second approach is with exercise, the third approach is with brace. Well, exceeding until 60 degrees above, the fourth approach is surgery. So the sooner you diagnosed by the scoliosis, the sooner you have the awareness or you know what is the scoliosis, the sooner you have to manage the scoliosis. Every treatment, of course, has their price to bear. Like when you have to undergo Brace treatment, yeah, you have to wear it 22 hours every day, ya kan? For some kids, maybe they cannot have good compliance. The result is the scoliosis is increasing.
I consulted doctors but also asked for the perspective of fellow scoliosis patients who had more experience and knowledge than me, because their first-hand experience would mean offering a different kind of perspective, which was valuable. Specifically, my main source of information is my fellow classmate and close friend, Irina Himawan. Irina was first diagnosed in 2017 to 2018 and went through 4 kinds of different treatments. First, she wore an elastic brace which turned out to be not so effective. Her scoliosis worsened and she transitioned into using a hard brace, which helped but not as much as hoped. So she moved on to doing a surgery called spine tethering, which allowed her to still grow. Although it did decrease her scoliosis, again, the results were not optimal. Her final and most recent treatment has been the spinal fusion, which has, so far, had the desired results. It is so important to have a support system around you, people who you trust and who you can talk to, because scoliosis can take a toll on your emotional and mental health too. I am so grateful to have had Irina throughout my journey, as she has always been someone who gives me advice or simply listens to my rants. She also was able to offer me a first-hand experience and a different perspective on how each treatment had its benefits and limitations. And so after much research and deliberation, I finally opted for non-invasive treatment, which included specialized Scroth exercises and wearing a body brace for 22 hours each day. I was taken to be measured and a brace was specially made for me. It was adjusted and I took an x-ray inside it so that I could see the position of my body whilst it's in the brace, and it showed positive signs that this treatment was going to be effective for me. My whole body felt like it was being rearranged. I couldn't breathe properly, I couldn't sit properly, I felt suffocated, claustrophobic. I thought my life was over because I only wore my brace for 1 hour on the day where it was made for me, and I already felt like I couldn't do anything. Every day I made sure to wear it for 1 hour more than the previous day. So on the first day I wore it for 1 hour, on the second day I wore it for 2 hours, on the third day I wore it for 3 hours, until I reached 22 hours. In the first 3 months of wearing my brace, I didn't really sleep because I had to wear it when I was in bed, and I was so uncomfortable that I was laying there awake at 3 or 4 a.m. I wore it so much that my skin started scarring and peeling. Once it even bled, and I still have the scar on my back now. Simple things like eating and walking were so hard for me, and it even demotivated me from going out and meeting people. As time went on, wearing the brace became easier and easier. It became part of my daily routine, and now it even feels like a part of my skin. When I went for the 6-month checkup at the doctor's, all of the pain and the sacrifice paid off. My x-ray of progress was displayed on the monitor, and it had decreased to a 22-degree curve on top and a 14-degree curve on the bottom. Although the brace will not be an effective method for everyone, I'm so thankful that it was for me. Of course, the journey doesn't end there. My spine is still developing, and so until now, I'm still wearing my brace for 22 hours each day and exercising. Although scoliosis has been a tough journey, I still see it as an extremely positive thing, as it has given me the ability to develop my perseverance, as well as achieve a new outlook and mindset in life. I've also been able to be thankful for little things that I didn't even consider before I had scoliosis. Because I know the pain of scoliosis, because I've experienced its effects on my physicality and mentality firsthand, as well as knowing the pain of the treatments itself, using a body brace and doing exercises because I was diagnosed so late, I urge everyone to pay attention to the next few minutes on the symptoms of scoliosis. Note them down so you can look for them in yourselves and others in order to ensure that you can be diagnosed earlier and thus go through a smoother scoliosis journey than I did.
The first one is asymmetrical posture, and of course they have pain. It will be more obvious. Yeah.
What they can look out for is like the shoulders and the...
Yes. First one is symmetrical posture, and then maybe if they forward bending, one side is more obvious. Yeah, more developed like hump. Yeah.
Keep these symptoms in mind and look out for them in yourself and others. If you're diagnosed, it is important to balance two things. The first is to remember that scoliosis is a serious condition and that you should keep up with your treatments and doctor appointments. The second thing to remember is that a diagnosis isn't the end of the world. Scoliosis isn't a disease, and it isn't a condition which should stop you from living your life in the way that you want to. Everyone has a different experience with treatments, with exercising, brace, or using surgery, and so do your research and find the treatment that's right for you. To fellow scoliosis survivors out there, you are not alone.
Hi, my name is Kayla.
Hi, I'm Elena.
Hi, my name is Kayla.
Hi, I'm Callie.
Hi, my name is Irina.
Hi, my name is Keisha.
Hi, my name is Bulkit.
Hi, my name is Andrea.
Hi, my name is Sonia and I have scoliosis.